Hey invaders, welcome to the show. This is an episode with myself, Dan, and Roland.
What's up, guys?
And we're going to be going over the release dates for DC and Marvel and a couple other special shows that we have some love for that aren't DC and Marvel. But things got a little complicated and a little confusing because if you guys remember this trailer that DC put out,
It's a glorious world out there, waiting for you.
Are you in?
essentially that trailer told us we were going to get the Batman, which already happened and was fantastic, Aquaman, Black Adam, and the Flash all this year in 2022. That's no longer the case. They switched it, and we're going to go over why they switched it. But yeah, we're not getting all those movies this year. But Roland, they did have a great start to the year with Peacemaker
Man,
and with the Batman.
yes,
So DC has already put out two great pieces of content,
yes.
and we do still have some more to look forward to. And Marvel also had a great start with Spider-Man No Way Home. So we're in good hands. This has been a great year for comic book movies and TV shows, and it's only going to get better. And we're going to talk about that right now. So unfortunately, we're not getting all of those movies that DC said we were getting in 2022, and they changed it within like a month.
Yeah,
They had that trailer come out, or whatever you want to call it, a sneak peek come out, and then they're like, "Oh, never mind. Here's the new release
a
schedule."
little teaser.
Yeah, got our hopes up a little bit, but now here's what we're working with. So, DC League of Super Pets. That comes out Friday, July 29th, 2022. Animated movie. Looks like it's going to be, a cute movie. The Rock, Kevin Hart, bunch of talented voice actors are in it, but that's not DCEU, and that's what we want to focus on right now. Black Adam. Black Adam is coming out this year. It was supposed to come out in the summer, and now it's coming out Friday, October 21st of this year. And Roland, one of the big reasons I think they switched things around was so that they could do Shazam right after Black Adam, since Shazam and Black Adam fight each other.
They're connected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're adversaries.
You
So
back to back too.
that's smart because now Shazam Fury of the Gods comes out Friday, December 16th, 2022. So only about 2 months after Black Adam comes out?
Less than 60 days.
Yeah, so that's smart. The reason of switching that release schedule around, I get that. But I'm still upset we're not getting Flash and Aquaman 2 until 2023 now. And we're getting Batgirl this year apparently, which Michael Keaton will reprise his role as Batman in, but that is not a confirmed date. So don't be surprised if that one gets pushed back. You think it will? 2023?
Probably come out next fall or Christmas time.
Yeah. And you know what? I think it's definitely going to get pushed back because Michael Keaton's also going to be in the Flash movie, the Flashpoint movie.
You can go to any timeline, any universe. Why'd fight to save this one?
And I would figure that would be his first appearance back as Batman, not with Batgirl. So in my mind, that's also going to get pushed back too. But as of right now, they say it's coming out in 2022. So we'll see. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Friday, March 17th, 2023. The Flash, which I can't wait to see. It's going to be insane. Flashpoint is a great story in the comics, and I'm really excited to see what they do with it.
Yes.
That comes out Friday, June 23rd, 2023. And then Peacemaker Season 2 is likely 2023, which, James Gunn's going to get that done
I think
quick.
they're gonna come right back January like they did this year.
Yeah, I think so too. And he wrote the entire series of Peacemaker Season 1 in 8 weeks. He wrote it during lockdown in Corona, and he said he did it out of boredom basically, but it just came out of him. And James Gunn is writing and directing every single episode for Season 2.
I can't wait.
Yeah, he did most of the writing and directing for Season 1, but he's doing all of it for Season 2.
Man, we didn't have not even a bad episode that whole season.
Peacemaker was fantastic. That's why DC, they were off to a slow start. They did the catch-up game with Marvel, but now they've realized, let's tell our stories in our own way and it'll work out. And they have solo projects that always work. Look at Joker, look at the Dark Knight trilogy, and now look at Matt Reeves' Batman. So their solo movies work. When they try to string them together and have a shared universe, that's when they get into some trouble. Little disappointing, but on that same point, once Aquaman comes out, which will be March 17th, you only have to wait a couple more months to see The Flash, which will be June 23rd. 2023, spring, summer is going to be great for DC.
Yep, their year.
We're going to talk about what we're excited about most at the end of the video, but let's jump on over to Marvel. Marvel is loaded this year. Loaded. And they're just getting started. And, you know, they've already had a bunch of successful shows, a bunch of entertaining shows. Well, Hawkeye was the last one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hawkeye.
which was good. And now on Wednesday, March 30th, so next Wednesday, depending on when you watch this video, Moon Knight comes out, played by Oscar Isaac. How good is that show going to be?
It's going to be up there with Loki, probably.
It is going to be, yeah. Is Loki your favorite Marvel show?
For right now, yeah.
Me too. That's my favorite one. And I have a theory on Loki in a second too. But yeah, Moon Knight's coming out. Chone is going to be covering that every single Wednesday. So if you want to see more Moon Knight coverage, make sure to subscribe. You're in good hands with Chone. He knows a lot about Moon Knight. And Moon Knight's the type of character that the casual comic book movie fan wouldn't know about.
Nope.
Who?
So definitely check out those videos. He's going to break them down, going to have Easter eggs.
A lot of hidden gems.
A lot of hidden gems in there that Chone's going to get you guys covered for. Then, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Let's go.
Wow, is this movie going to be wild, man. There's going to be so many cameos. There's going to be so many cameos that they already told us Professor X is going to be in the movie.
We should tell him the truth.
They didn't even have to hide that because they have so many more things up their sleeves. And if you look at their poster, people are breaking down things left and right. You know, like Captain Carter, Peggy Carter, she's probably going to be in it because you can see her shield. There's going to be variants aplenty. And my prediction is Loki from the Loki TV show, that Loki, he's going to be in Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. I think so. Kang the Conqueror? Yeah, I think we'll see him too. You know, maybe we'll see a variant, maybe not exactly the Conqueror, maybe one of the variants of Kang, because, you know, there's many of him. We learned that in Loki. There's just going to be more and more and more of me reborn if you kill me, and the cycle's going to start all over. But Sylvie killed him anyway, and here we are. If we thought we saw a lot of Easter eggs in Spider-Man No Way Home, just wait until you see Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. That movie is going to be nuts.
Title itself.
Yeah, literally.
This came out in March, man. March Madness.
Right.
Come on.
Now, let me ask you. A lot of people think that Scarlet Witch is going to be the main villain in the movie. I don't think so. What about you?
I think she's going to be the main superhero, and then you got the variant of Doctor Strange. She's going to be the main villain.
Yeah. And a lot of people think that Protector Strange will die in the beginning, and then he will come back and be the evil Strange at the end. I think that is going to be the case. But there are scenes showing that Wanda is still in this world where she's trying to get her kids back. So that's going to be her main goal. And I could see the Illuminati trying to stop her and that not making her very happy. But in the trailer, we do see a different version of Wanda where she's like, you know, looking at herself and the ones kneeling. So
could be a variant.
It could be, yeah. There definitely could be a variant.
Or it could be a story about her future, probably.
Yeah, but I don't see her being like the villain of the movie. I think the true villain, whether it's Mordo or something like that, there's going to be something else that we don't know. Because think about how many surprises are going to be up their sleeves for this movie. It's going to be incredible. So I'm not on that team that thinks Wanda is going to be the main villain. I hope I'm right, because I would hate for her. I love her as a character. I would hate for her to be the main villain. I think she could be a villain, but she will turn and help Doctor Strange solve whatever needs to be solved.
She's up there, like top tier, top 10 most powerful Marvel superheroes.
Yeah, and Elizabeth Olsen just signed a 7-year contract to keep playing Wanda for the foreseeable future.
Any chances we'll see some type of variant of Vision?
Yes, 100%.
All right.
100%. And I think we'll see a Tony Stark variant. A lot of people think it'll be played by Tom Cruise. Maybe if it is, it'll probably be small. But in the trailer, you see these sentries that look like Ultron bots or something like that.
How about we see a good version of variant of Ultron?
Yeah, 100%. I could see that happening for sure. And the Illuminati, there's a lot of questions on who could be in it.
Yeah, I wonder who.
The possibilities are endless. What do you guys think? Who's going to be the full Illuminati cast? Let us know in the comments. What surprise characters are we going to see in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Because the possibilities are endless, and it's going to be really cool.
Who do you think's gonna die too?
Oh, we'll have to do a whole nother video about that, brother. Can't wait for that to come out. And then next up is Thor: Love and Thunder, Friday, July 8th, 2022. Movie looks fantastic. It's Taika Waititi back on the helm. Natalie Portman's back. She's gonna get the powers of Thor.
Finally.
It's gonna be incredible. You're gonna have the Guardians in it, the Asgardians of the Galaxy, as Peter Quill or as Thor said at the end of Endgame. It's gonna be so great. Having Taika Waititi with the talent of the Guardians of the Galaxy and the chemistry between those characters and Chris Hemsworth, because right away in Infinity War we saw that those characters had chemistry. So super
Rabbit.
excited.
We call it
Yeah, Rabbit. Yeah. So can't wait to see more of Rocket, Groot, Peter, Nebula, Gamora, all of those characters interacting with Thor and Natalie Portman. And I can't wait to see all the interactions. Plus, it's going to be epic. Christian Bale as the villain.
Finally.
Gore the God. Like
He
it's
crossed over from DC to Marvel.
Yeah, right. It's going to be incredible. I think you might be able to guess which movie I'm most excited for on the Marvel side. And then we have the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special premiering Thursday, December 1st, 2022. A little bit sad here because as far as I know, this will be the last thing that James Gunn makes
Marvel.
for Marvel outside of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Because I think he's going to switch totally over to DC after that. You know, maybe we'll get another Suicide Squad movie. If not, he's continuing Peacemaker, and he could make a Justice League movie. He would crush it.
I think he's gonna stay with DC because he has more time and more characters to give us a better story. Because I think he ran his run already with Marvel. Like,
Exactly.
there's nothing that much he can do to give us. He did a good job already. Like,
yeah, and they fired him and brought him back because the whole cast signed a petition being like, yo, we don't want to do this movie without James. So obviously the people love working with him, and so does John Cena. You know, John Cena praises him every chance he gets, because before Peacemaker and before seeing him in Suicide Squad, I didn't think John Cena was all that good of an actor. I thought he was very wooden, especially in Fast and Furious 9.
I thought he was just a name.
Yeah, it was just a name, and he was just kind of there. But him as Peacemaker crushes it. So good playing Christopher Smith. So really excited to see the future with James Gunn in DC, but also very excited to see the holiday special, which again comes out this year, Thursday, December 1st, and ultimately whenever Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is currently filming, when that comes out, be very excited. Anything James Gunn, I'm in for it.
All in.
And then 2 more shows coming out in 2022 for Marvel. One is She-Hulk. No release date yet, but I do believe this will come out in 2022. And then What If Season 2. That is scheduled to come out in 2022 as well. So pick your most excited properties for DC and Marvel that are coming out of these movies listed. I can go first. I know Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is going to be a lot of people's picks, but I got to go Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, you read my mind.
I got to go that. I think it's going to be epic.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible. So you'd agree?
Yeah, because you see how Thor left Endgame?
Yeah.
He came back? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. I need more of him.
And it's going to be like super. He got all, he was already jacked, but he got more jacked.
He went from dad bod to
College
bod.
Well, he got more jacked because he's preparing to play Hulk Hogan in a movie, so he had to get jacked for that. And he's just looking absolutely shredded. It's going to be amazing, man. I can't wait to see it, and I love Taika Waititi, so that's why I pick Thor: Love and Thunder. And a close second would be Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. As for shows, would be Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight's going to blow people away. Now, in terms of DC, got to go with Black Adam. You know, The Rock is producing this. He is starring in this. What has The Rock done before? He's revitalized franchises, man. He's done it time and time again. He's a bona fide superstar. He loves his craft, and he takes things very seriously. So that's why I love that Black Adam's coming out in October, and then in December we get Shazam. So he'll probably appear in that as well. It only makes
How long has
sense.
it been since Shazam came out?
That's been a couple of years. Yeah. Well, that was in the time frame when the DCEU, whatever you want to call it, was still trying to figure out what they want to do.
Superman.
And honestly, like they were kind of in shambles until the Suicide Squad came out, and then people got more excited about the DCEU again. So, you know, I'm in the mindset where I do still want to see the shared universe succeed, but
It's too soon though.
yeah, but
Like, Marvel took 10 years.
Right, but they're not doing that anymore. Now they're taking their time.
Yeah.
So they're righting the ship, and when Flashpoint comes out, they can totally just change whatever they want to change. So it's there. The progress is there, and I think it's going to get better and better and better. Like I said, ever since the Suicide Squad came out, the sky's been the limit for the DCEU. But they're still going to crush it with their solo projects. Like we're getting Joker 2 with Joaquin Phoenix. We're getting a sequel to the Batman. And I'm sure there's going to be other things, other projects as well that are coming out that are going to be solo, not related to DCEU. So what would be your most anticipated DC project?
Shazam.
I know you like Shazam a lot, the first one, right?
Yeah.
The Philly connection.
Yeah, it was fun. It was different.
And I like the connection between the kids and then what the kids turn into when they say Shazam. Like each character that they cast really does a good job of portraying that person's personality as a kid, because you know they're kids.
They had the whole family at the end.
Yeah, right. So that's really exciting. So yeah, can't wait to see that as well. So what are your guys' picks? What are you most excited for in the list that we just provided for DC and for Marvel?
Oh, we can't forget two other superhero shows that's not Marvel or DC.
Which ones?
One of them came out of nowhere. I think a lot of people liked it out of nowhere. Good Boys, Amazon Prime.
The Boys.
The Boys.
Good Boys.
The Good Boys was a funny movie though too.
Yeah, it was.
The Boys. Sorry about that, guys. And Netflix, Umbrella Academy Season 3.
Yes, and they both come out in the same month, guys. This month is gonna be phenomenal.
Summer.
June is the month for these two shows coming back. The Boys comes back June 3rd, 2022. And Umbrella Academy Season 3, they're both Season 3s, by the way, comes out June 22nd, 2022. Yeah. So we're talking a mere 3 weeks apart of two of the best shows on TV that are coming back. That's how good they are. Yeah. So if you're asking me what I'm most excited for, both of them. Yeah. They're both so good.
The Boys, I really can't wait for The Boys, the way it ended. I didn't see that happening at the end of Season 2.
Yeah.
It caught me off guard.
Yeah. Oh, man. Billy Butcher looks like he got his hands on some Compound V, because now he's got some laser eyes. Now, I know in the comics, all of the boys take Compound V so that they can have a better chance of fighting the Supes. But in the show, it's a little different because Billy Butcher hates Supes. So I actually don't think he's going to be the one to take the Compound V. I think someone's going to do it to him.
I think he might take it because after that, the story came out and the truth came out, he might look at them different.
Yeah, but he hates Supes, though.
Yeah,
hates them.
The reason why he hated it because he thought he killed his wife.
Yeah, true.
And now that she's alive with a kid.
But still, his goal was to get rid of Supes. So yeah. I think maybe Soldier Boy will inject him with Compound V and be like, now look, you're one of us, dickhead. So we'll see. But Billy Butcher with Compound V with some superpowers, that's going to be really fun. Really fun. Can't wait to see how Homelander takes that. Who's going to be the new villain, like how we had Stormfront last year. And talking about Umbrella Academy, man, it's just so good. The season 2 was one of the best seasons
way better
ever.
Than season 1, way better.
Yeah, so cool what they did with the time travel. Now things are kind of different. They come back and they have the Sparrow Academy, the Umbrella Academy. How's that going to mesh? Does the father remember? Remember also he's an alien. He took off his mask and he's an alien somehow. So a lot of cool stuff coming out, guys. Comment below what you're most excited about. And we're going to do videos on all of these things that come out. And we're very excited. So subscribe because we have much more content coming out very soon. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.
Love you guys.